Hello there, in this video you're going to learn how to tell time in Dutch. So how do you ask what time it is? Well, don't be fooled by English because it is hoe laat is het. Many students sometimes say wat tijd and they try to construct something. No. Hoe laat is het? Alright, let's start with a simple one. This one. Het is 10 uur. Alright, so that's het is 10 uur. It's 10 o'clock. To say it is at 10 o'clock, you would use om. For example, het is 10 uur. So you just add the there. Just to say it's at 10 o'clock. Alright, now with the 10 o'clock, you don't know, well here you see, but if you're listening, it's 10 o'clock here, you're Skyping with someone who's very far away, then the person won't know if it's in the morning or in the evening. And in that case, when it's not clear whether it's 10 o'clock in the morning or in the evening, you would add 10 o'clock in the morning. In other cases, I mean, if it's in the morning and you say it's 9 o'clock, then it's, you can just say het is 9 uur, it's 9 o'clock. Well, people know it's not 9 o'clock in the evening. So how do you say in the evening and the morning? Well, het is 10 uur 's morgens in the morning. 's middags around, noon. 's namiddags in the afternoon, and 's avonds in the evening. And 's nachts in the night. If you're not sleeping, then you will have to use this. If you like to go out and party a lot, then you say 's nachts. Alright, so let's complicate things a little. 10:15. What is 10:15? Het is 10:15. 10:15. Or 10:15. 10:15. And if it's 10:45, well, then you say het is 10:15. So over and voor. Alright. And this one. Het is 10:10. And the one below, het is 10:10. Right. And then you can change things as much as you like. Het is 20:10, it's 9:40. Het is 20:10, that's 10:20. Alright, so that's rather easy. But one thing that's a bit more complicated is when it's 10:30. And here, this is 10:30, we're going to do something really, really weird. We're going to say, het is 10:30. And that's 10:11. And yeah, that's not a typo. No, when it's half, we go to the next hour. So pay attention to this. 10:30 is 10:11. And 11:30 is 11:30. So you have to go to the next one. Two specific times. This one in the middle of the night is middernacht. And that one is 12 uur. And you can add 12 uur 's middags. Alright. Now, sometimes we can use digital times. Well, actually, you can always use digital times. And what do I mean by that? 10:30, we would translate it as 10:30. So 10:30, literally. And that's easier than 10:30. But it's important to know when someone says 10:30, you say the person says meeting at 10:30 and you're there at 11:30, then you'll be 1 hour late. So it's important to passively know that 10:30 means 10:30 and not 11:30. And 10:30, well, that's easier. and you can use it, of course. And you can also use 10:45 instead of 11:15. And in this case, 10:31, that's you can also use. There is another way to say this particular time. It is 10:30. But that's very, very complicated, and I wouldn't say this. That's possible, but it's not used very often. But if you hear it, then you know, okay, it's 10:30, well, 10:30, 11:30, so you can also do something more complicated, but then you would use 10:31. All right. So can you say the following times? Can you tell the time there? Hoe laat is het? So it's a little exercise. Put the video on pause and write them down or say them out loud, and then I will read the solutions. You have 3 seconds to do this, to put it on pause, because then I will read the solutions. So that's 3, 2, 1, and there we go. So that's 10:04, or 16:10. Next one is 9:15, or 8:45. Then we have 11:10, or 10:10. Then we have 8:06, or 18:08. Then 20:07, or 6:40. En dan 22:32, or 11:15. All right, if you're interested in these things, and if you're starting to learn Dutch, feel free to learn more with my online courses, for which you will find the link in the description below. So, tot ziens!